Alright, welcome back to Unitemirrored. It is now year 2, version 47.02. As Dwarf Fortress patches go, even number patches tend to be more stable, so we'll see exactly how that plays out. Alright, last time we got everything established. This time we will continue to get everything established, because that's honestly what this game is all about. Okay, so I have my microlane now. So let's put in some floors and then we can start putting in our statue so we can start decorating the bejesus out of our temple because, we said so. I wonder if the value is going to go up if we were to, how good are these things? I don't know. I don't have a broker, I don't think. I'll borrow you for now. Broker with the appraisal skill. Okay. So, replace. Who am I looking for again? Manager. He is responsible for all of the monetary dealings that exist in this fortress. Also, because this patch gives... Right. Okay, so I did plan for it. I was about to say because, you know, because there is the problem of thieves, we would need storage and countermeasures. It's nice to know that I am smarter than myself. Brown Zircon, where are you guys digging? Here. Alright. So, what's the goal for today? Or rather, this video will cover the first 2 seasons of this year. The front half of the year. For length purposes, not that it matters all that much. So what do we do? Well, we have a bar. We need to build a well out of microlane because, well, before we build a well, let's put in the floor here first. But we can't put in the floor because we don't have enough microlane blocks. Dang it. We will wait for a little bit and then put in microlane blocks. Cool. Cool. Alright, sheep wool yarn, that's good. That's gonna get spun into cloth. Oh, are you gonna dance again? Nope, just singing. They are really singing in the rain. I like it. Relating relationships. Deity, pet, passing acquaintances. So, no. 32, nice. Alright, so I'm gonna get rid of that. I don't necessarily need a downward staircase because now that the well is finished, I don't really need to adjust it. Give it the best bucket. Alright. Made out of cobaltite? Really? Wow. Hauling cobaltite up here takes a long time. Alright, so I think that's what we're gonna do. Hello, elves. We are going to... Oh, we have nothing to trade the elves, do we? Well, they're fine. They are elves, after all. We'll give them a sword. Like, this is what we think of your civilization. Right, so for today, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to make the permanent workshops for the minery. Essentially these masons workshops. and then just like get everything squared away. Maybe build some houses depending on how many people we get, or just houses for everybody. And yeah. So the first yeah, the first half of the year will be used to increase our living standards, as it were. Also, is anyone trapped in a tree? I need to know. I mean, hopefully they all got step ladders and can now like fix their own problems, but everyone's gathering plants, but it doesn't look like anybody is you know, up a tree doing it, so we'll find out. Do we have an architect? Nope. We need a mason, and they are all busy. We're very short-handed. Alright. Get there. Okay. More ethical works. If we piss you off, are you gonna send an army after us? Because we're not ready for that yet. Ooh, a tiger. I want big cat. So, what you got? Well, maybe I could just check like this. So he does not yet have the appraisal skill. That sucks. But we have a tiger, so... I like how the elves are basically like the masters of giving players impulse purchases. Like, oh, we have a cougar. We have leopards that you can buy. Here's a tiger. Like... I don't know if that's good, if that's an indication of elves being good or bad. No, we'll have to take out the chairs again. Alright, so before the value after putting in the statues is 496. We need a grand total of 2,000. Jesus. Stop. Oh, it's a, okay. Add new task, blocks of type cobaltite. We want some cobaltite for paving because it's a nice dark blue. I seem to have a color scheme preference. The drake has been stung by a honeybee. That's nice, I guess. Alright, everybody's now busy. Nobody's waiting at the inn. Nobody has shown up yet either, which is worrying. Hopefully we will, you know, get more takers after... You are, yeah, okay. That's probably why. Hopefully we'll get more takers after, you know, the trade caravans spread our name a little bit. I am not entirely sure how attracting... So before, right? Before 47, you could attract visitors to your fortress simply by creating zones. And maybe have, like, other civilization entities on the map. I'm not entirely sure, because the previous playthrough that I recorded did not have visitors, which is why I dropped it, because I want virtual friends. But I'm not sure if the current version changes the metric behind it any. So we'll see. Oh, we could use some mugs too. Make it out of... No. Cups. Make it out of... Sure, willow. Do willow trees grow next to ocean? Oh shit. Oh right, that's because my well's that's not a well, that's a... No biggie. We'll handle that when we handle that. Alright. So that's happening. We'll put this, we'll put in the next layer of microlane here. I guess we'll have the cobaltite run down the middle, since... Yeah, we'll do that. So, while we're at it, this will be our carpentry station, carpentry workshop, because we kind of only have one dude doing it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16. Okay. Oof. Not sure how to feel about the fact that it's basically built over a pond, but hey, there are first times for everything. Should also probably start like chopping some diorite. The reason for this being that yeah, you know what? Let's do that instead. So we will reserve microlane for places that need to be pretty. And we'll use diorite for standard, quote-unquote, standard flooring. It is the poor option, as it were. Because, God forbid, we have a perfectly equal society. Alright. Oh, right, because you're not gonna let me... this is not RimWorld. Akati yippee. Yeah. This zone is still slowly being taken over by our expanding village. Oh, that's okay. Oops. Alright. We can probably do some fishing too to give us more protein intake, because everyone's essentially vegetarian at this point. Nothing against that. It's not a bad thing. Alright. Hurts the eyes a little bit. Hurts my eyes a little bit. But then I don't have the best eyes either, so eh. Alright, so that's all the chairs being taken out. So let's do that. I think I'm a farmer. Cool. Is it really farming if all you're doing is, you know, foraging, though? We might have to establish farms simply for the joy of establishing farms. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so, do not dig out that line, dig out that line. And then dig out that line to finish it off. Excellent. Alright, so, as a custom store pile, I will have it store our ammo, our coins, maybe our bars, I'm not sure. Not the pig iron and not the iron, because those two have a tendency to stay where they are and basically be used as material. And to that end, no coal, no ash, no potash. Actually, just soap, really. Everything else has a tendency to be used up as is. Gems are okay, finished goods are okay, leathers are fine, cloth is fine, all this is fine. Alright. Yeah. Maximize your reserve bins, and we are in good condition. And then I will extend this part out a little bit further to give myself a seed stockpile. Now, it's honestly probably much bigger than it needs to be, but hey. Alright, so... what is it? It's a yarn bag. Let's make 10 of those. Are you storing seeds? Yes. Food. Stop storing seeds. We have alcohol now. Yay. Probably also need a hatch, like multiple hatches. I don't know how, Sure, orthoclase. I don't know how the criminal system is gonna work with regards to people stealing our shit. Like non-kobold stealing our shit. So we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out together. It will be a journey. Dig out some more material. We can always use more material. You can probably smelt some more things. But for the most part, I want to avoid smelting ores for now. Just because we don't have any marble. Which is a good reminder for me to dig lower and find some more marble. Hey, migrants. Where are you? Down there. You're married. Okay. Be a mason. I need a mason. You're literally a bard. Wow. Be a mason. Fisher. Yeah, I mean, we live next to the ocean. We could probably use a fisher or two. Who are you? A trader. Ooh. Kinda useless. Go into crafting and engineering. Farming, thank you. Soap maker, farming, thank you. You are a... I have no idea who you are because the text is really dark. Fisher, sure. Farming, furnace operation, welcome. Your crafts are definitely... Well, you're only good at burning shit, but hey. Thank you for coming. You were a fighter the instant before you got here. I don't know what that means, and I'm a little bit scared. The Farmer Guild, yeah. That's nice, that's nice. We don't have a Farmers Guild. I like to believe that guilds are basically like a union. I think that's what they are, right? They're essentially a union. But I'm curious as to see how that would reflect in this game. Blacksmith, alright, more blacksmith. Woodcutters, sure, could always use more. Gem cutters, I don't think I have any of you. Carpenter, you're a professional spear dwarf. Well, now would be a good time to start thinking about how I want to handle my military action. Alright. Well, I will, I'll think on that. I'll think on that. Okay, so. We now need a fishing zone. And some fishing huts. We don't really need to pave it, but I care about perfection in some very odd places, so. Never mind. I may care about perfection, but, yeah. We'll just build a seawall here. Of diorite. Where's my diorite? Here you are. That way people who clean the fish don't have to worry about getting sprayed. Ugh. Plus a way for them to actually leave and or get sprayed at the same time. I'm not a smart man. Okay, where's my diorite? There you are. B, workshop, fishery H. Diorite. Diorite. And then behind them, we will put the fishmonger's market, as it were. Take only unprepared fish. I'm reasonably certain that prepared fish will go into the food stockpile, so I do not care for it at the moment. So I just used a lot of my diorite. And the temple has been desecrated. Been properly desecrated, so let's put in the microline. We have 6 or 12 more cobaltite, so we can put that in too. And let's tear up the tables. Yeah, give us a minute. We'll have it ready pretty soon. Properly ready. Yeah. Oh, wow. Clownfish? A guild hall! Yes! Ooh, I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm so excited. Alright, so we need a guild hall for the farmers. Where should that be? Okay, so this is the main path, right? This is the main path. I want to ensure that there is effectively a 5 square block around the traders area. So let's and then yeah, okay. So there's going to be one major path leading into the traders area. Everything else is therefore fair game as long as there's a 5 square buffer around the trade area. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which means that we can start building from here. Of course, I just said, you know, there's gonna be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. This is for my own reminder. So these are guiding posts. They will lead us to glory and or, you know, civil planning responsibility. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So those are guideposts, and then we will use this area as our farmer guild. Okay. We'll add an upstairs. Yeah, upstairs. Up, downstairs. I don't know if I want to use a basement or not. For now, we'll use an up, downstairs just so that I can pretend as if I'm planning ahead. Yay, we have silver and lead. Perhaps we'll need to tell the professors to focus only on mining. Alright, this side's done. Okay, let's finish this off, since we're so close. There we go. Oops. Nice. Now we will re-establish our temple, because we just kind of tore it down. I don't know if people are bad or not, and I'm a little too scared to check. Yeah. Okay. Could probably use more barrels. You know what? The fact that there is now a farmers guild means that I could justify putting workshops inside farmers guilds. So to that end, if I were to get like a mining guild or a a carpenter's guild, we would reasonably accept the fact that we can put stuff inside of it. I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure where I was going with that. Okay. Assign location, the Adventurer's Sanctum. 532. Paving everything has built me preciously little. But that's okay. So, how in the blazes do I actually increase the value of this location? We could engrave this, right? I cannot tell if I'm actually designating anything or not. No, we cannot. Okay. Alright then. Well, either way. I would like this to be done at top priority, please. Please and thank you. Preferably by the guy that just left, but I won't judge. I will simply judge silently. Alright. PS. Not S. Food. Because this is technically still a food stockpile. And we will only care about the seeds. Do I care about barrels? Yes, I do. It will not matter, but yes, I do. Let's also clean up on this side. It's a lot of deities, wow. Okay, we'll also need to start thinking seriously about if not necessarily military ventures, then at least how to protect ourselves from the invariable swarm of were creatures that always seem to plague every single one of my fortresses. What do you mean I'm bitter? Aha! So much material, wow. I mean, this is what happens when the world generation is set to, like, everywhere material, but still. Expansive cavern deep underground, alright. My mine shaft terminates here, so cannot build an upstairs right now. Dig that out. Build a downstairs case here, and then an upstairs case here, so we can properly cordon off that area, and then properly design a point of entry. Which reminds me, did I set this? No, I didn't. Okay. In that case, on one hand, like, I do like how this is a very nice entrance that we can build into, you know, this cavern level. On the other hand, if a fight starts here, this is an entrance that's blocked off on two sides by literally like a 7-story drop, which means that the survival rate of someone who's caught there is going to be unpleasant. Okay, that'll be our way down. Nope. This makes more sense. So there we go. So our point of entry will be boringly placed on the first floor of this location. I usually don't open up caverns for the sake of frames, and because caverns are scary. Oh, good. But I am willing to make an exception for the sake of... Can I promote these? I'm willing to make an exception for the sake of making sure that he hasn't mooted yet, so that doesn't sound good. To make an exception for drawing more people to the fortress. You're a gem setter, which means I probably want a gem store here. Yeah, okay. And this is also going to attract thieves. Which, come to think of it, may be visitors. I'm so starved for friendship, I'm willing to accept thieves into our midst. Oh god. Aw, dang it. I wanted to catch this ring of just people dancing. Oh, is this why people are getting stung? A colony of termites. Ooh, termites. We need to be wary of our doors, I suppose, because all our doors are wood. Everything else is like pure dwarven rock. Oh, that's nice. You all right? Let's go. Okay, so from this point onward, professors are hereby restricted to only mining, because we need you guys on task. Probably talk closer to my mic. Yeah. Alright, that's the start of summer. Perfect Red Spinel has claimed it as a fairly heirloom. Do you have a family? No, you don't. You can probably use some instruments too while we're at it. What is an ibis? I don't have a crafting workshop that might help with the whole making cups thing. I mean, while we're at it, make some bolts. Make some bolts. Only 6 honey badger bolts. Okay, so make instrument. Not here, that's for sure. Other objects, iron. So how do I know which location to make what instrument? Because that's kind of annoying. Okay. The special characters are a little hard to search for, but you know, we have ways around that. Make it out of orthoclase. Yeah, orthoclase. This looks different than what we're used to. Poem of Laces. Huh. Hello, kobold. Hello, kobold. Bye-bye, kobold. Yeah, now that we have more narrow corridors, we can expect to see them sneak a little bit more inside the fortress. That's nice. I like it. Gives this place a sense of lived-inness. Alright, we now have more marble, so build me some more smelters, because we're gonna start producing. Like, I usually like to wait until we get kind of low, we get magma, but alright. So all that is potentially dangerous, so we're not going to touch it. Oops. And to that end, we're going to dig 2 ways here, right? If we find an aquifer, the miners will just stop, and I have no problems against that. We could also use the dining hall. That might help. That might help a lot. Oh, also these guys are slowing down because there's too much material in there. Okay, so I will fill the outside ring of our inn with microline, and then we'll fill the inside with diorite. Ooh, we're running out of microline. Go. Speaking of which, I think I need my furnace operators to be architects as well, which they are, so that's good. Wow, that's not ideal. Okay, well, I'm not gonna push the issue. And everything else on this level is therefore, in danger of being flooded? Or is this new material? Anywho. We have fuel, so let's use our BT and our lignite. Let's use them responsibly. This is probably stuck, yeah? Yeah, of course. Whenever there's material, it's always stuck. How deep is the water? Jesus. How much do we need? 60 and then some, right? How much do we have? Not 60. Yeah, I don't think I have actual, like, enough stone workers. I have 2, right? I literally have 2. 3, counting him. That's kind of it. Not ideal. Not ideal. Okay, well, whatever. Stone. What is it called? Rock, oops. Let's go 30. So used to the fact that you like, you know, you could only make 30 things with a craft guild hall, no established guild. Wow, this is exact. The lobster of Hyde. Alright. I'm not judging. I'm not judging. Only members can visit if guild hall established. Yep. 216. Next at 2000. Human caravan, high treasure. Really? Ball. Hi. Information added, so we'll look into that. Give me all the leather you have. That's all I care about. Let's see. You care about goblets and amulets and figurines and musical instruments, which I will not remember. Alright. News and rumors. Oh, that's cool. I don't understand what that means, but that's cool. The army of Zartan fleshes. That is so cool. Found in Shell's climate after a long journey from the lands of the beloved confederations. Calling so pumpkin short. Founded sprung candles. So they've always been finding places. So there is a war going on. Oh my goodness, that's cool. We must be prepared. We must be prepared. This is a holdings and tribute. So very nearby us is a human hamlet. We can go steal some things. We should go steal things. Yeah, the elves and humans are at war. Oh my god. Please come visit. Please? Please? Ooh, we just slowed down a lot, didn't we? Huh, interesting. And we just picked back up. Okay. So likely what just happened is world gen by looking at the news, that was generating information on the world, and now that we're not, the information has been offloaded for the most part. Nice. Alright, so I will take the rose gold. Let me put this closer to the in front so I have a better sense of talking into it. Glass, clay, mule, snail cage, really? Raven. On one hand, yay birds. On the other hand, eggs. I don't like having to deal with eggs. It's a pain in the neck. Okay. We can get the sand for the sake of getting the bags. Don't really care though. Okay. I will get the other leather, even though they're strictly inferior to sheep leather. Ooh, look, sheep leather. I'll get the other leather and we'll make some out of it. We'll make some quivers out of them. Also, oh my god, codexes of elves. Yes, we'll take it. We'll take your entire stock. And some parchment sheets, I guess. We need a library. We need a library. I need a library. This is no longer about the dwarves, it's about me. 30. Do we have enough? 24. Oh wait, shit, I don't want to process plants. Right, so what do I need? I need a mill. Right, querns are not power-based, but mills are. So I need 3 of these, make them out of orthoclase. Maybe some rock mechanisms as well. We also need the ability to, crush things into paper slurry and to make paper. You know what really sucks? Like, if there's a war going on, I kind of really want refugees. Like, human refugees to flee into my fortress. I mean, granted, that probably, gets us into war as well, but come on, refugees, man. That's a very... I feel like that's a very odd thing to want, but... Okay, I'm gonna, yeah, tell the masons to stop so they can do some of the work that has been piling up for a little while. Alright. You can... Oh. Huh. Whatever. Ah, that's why. That's why it looked weird. I thought that by pressing the up and down keys, I was actually scrolling through the list of jobs, but instead it was just scrolling through different items. Oh? Oh, a crowlite fell. Congratulations. Alright, well... I'm gonna tell the microlean building to stop, because we have enough of that already. Well, while you're at it, cut all the available gems. Thank you very much. We will put a door. We'll put a door into the into our storage room. I don't think it helps much, but you know, peace of mind and all that. Coffer mechanisms. Everyone's very busy. And of course, we now have food. We need a kitchen. Jesus. We have pomelo wood logs that exist from the nether. Make it out of good old granite. Given that this is a maybe unstable game, I may want to set my save to seasonal rather than yearly. Now that I think about it. That was not a challenge game. Please do not do that. Okay, so these two are done. So, make steel, make pig iron. This one will be responsible for smelting essentially everything else under the sun. Go, 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 go. Also, yeah, whoops. Now we'll put a stockpile of marble here. Because having to walk all the way down for marble along with the other material is time consuming. Unnecessarily time consuming. Alright, how are we doing? Hopefully. My hopes has been dashed. Okay, so we need some containers here. So let's put containers there. Oh, we can also put containers inside the temple. All of our liveries were made with coconut palm. Everywhere you go, keys are fighting How are we doing? Midsummer. Hey, are you guys just chilling out here? Or are you his defense? I think they're his defense. Alright, so we have cups. We need 20 goblets and literally all the instruments. No, 20 instruments. Is it per type? No, right? No way. I can't tell just now because I don't see any instruments here. Yep. Chrysocolla. Migrants. Yes, we are. So I've set the population limit to 50 for frames. Let's see what we get. Housemaker. Alright, congratulations, you're a craftsperson. There are no petitions right now, I don't think. Wow, a lot of craftspeople here. Paper maker. Armor smith. We will protect ourselves with our knowledge. That will never work, but you know, it's worth a shot. You're really good at milking. Jesus Christ, you're good at milking. Let's go smooth stones. You're a peasant. You are 12 years old. Obviously, you are now a soldier. What day trade do I want you to have? Metalworking, I suppose? By day trade, I mean, like... Well, okay, so... We don't have a professional military per se, right? Okay. You'll be working with animals. And, of course, you will also be our sheriff. Isn't that nice? Yes. A 12-year-old is going to decide matters of law and village security. What can possibly go wrong? A tree to screw here. Alright, finished building the millstone. That's good. So we will now build the mill. Where do I want to put it though? Let's put it precariously. So I'm gonna earmark this upper area for even for the eventuality that is the Grand Library if we get there. And I'm gonna use this bottom section for our for the mill. No, that's stupid. If the top section is going to, you know, use most of this stuff, then it stands to reason that we should put our material, the ability to produce material, on the top. Not enough diorite, that's okay. The mill is important to us because it produces paper, and therefore it gets microline floors. Is that a good thing? Is that a good thing? Like, to have, you know, to have your village essentially color-coded based on, okay, actually, stop doing the wall thing for now, because I'm worried. I'm worried that something's gonna collapse, so we'll put in the also, yeah, that's a problem. There's a little bit of an issue here where what is this? Papaya tree. Okay. There's a little bit of an issue with these corners, right? For now, do what you can. Okay, we'll put in some ramps, which will probably do the trick. Maybe. Alright, so millstones. W millstone. Well, We'll also need a ramp here to actually build the windmill. There we go. Doesn't look like that helped much, did it? No, it didn't. No, it didn't. No, it did not. Well, that's fine. Okay, so we have the top floor. I want to make it a little bit taller. So let's put in our... Where's my granite? My good old-fashioned granite. And then these four corners will act as the walls. And then we'll build another ramp here. This is going to make it more permanent. That goes up. Well, maybe not necessarily permanent, right? All right. Some granite there. Some granite here. Some granite everywhere. There we go. God damn it. Okay, don't do that yet. Put the one on the inside first. Oh. All right. Now finally we will... What? Not necessarily pave this area off, but just provide a stable footing for the windmill. Alright, nice. Remove those constructions. Make leather armor. Make them specifically out of our beloved sheep leather. Alright, cool. We need a vertical axle. And, of course, a watermill, sure. A windmill. Ah, that's irritating. Alright. Oh, we're out of iron. Not a mason's workshop. E W M. What is a hockey? I forget. B big M windmill. Yeah. Well, if it's done, it's done. Then we will simply have you melt everything else as well. We made a pig iron bar. Really? 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 Are you praying? Meditate. 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 Pray. Okay. Oh, sure. Piss off the, Okay, well, It is the 20th, it is midsummer, and we have not done a damn thing. Okay, W, screw press. Orthoclase. There we go. Do we not have mechanics? I'm sure we have some mechanics, right? Okay, then. Our young mechanic person will also be responsible for making all the other stuff. Okay, there we go. Alright, so we make leather quiver. All the other materials are inferior, therefore we will use them without impunity. With impunity. Excuse me. It's not gonna collapse because there's no floor, is it? There we go. Alright. How much power do we have? 40, 31. Ugh. That's fine. Mash into slurry. 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 Speaking of which. Slurry's food, I think. Yeah. Yeah, there they are. Do not take any of these paste. Well, actually, go ahead and take paste, but do not take slurry. Because slurry is not exactly food here. Alright, so prepare some lavish meals for our people. Actually, shear, spin, conditions. Restarts if completed, checks seasonally. Checks seasonally. There we go. That way we will in essence always have some materials to use. Slurry, slurry, slurry. I love paper, man. I love paper so much. We will have a field that's next to the. We'll put a field. We'll put a huge field next to the Farmers Guild that is dedicated solely for the purpose of paper. I feel like that's probably going against what a Farmers Guild is supposed to do, but I make the rules. I mean, what is power when you can't abuse it, right? All right. Where are you taking it? Where are you taking it? Paper sheet. All right. Yeah. Soon we will have the ability for people to read. You know, that's kind of weird. All dwarves are born innately with the ability to read. That's dope. That's dope. Well, then again, I think everybody in this world is born with the ability to read. Oh god, he's busy. Actually, the slur... Mash. Press. Same thing as before. Restarts, checks seasonally, just to make sure that we're making good use of that material. And then if we need clothing, we will simply queue up those orders as needed. We'll have a processing plant job check yearly just to ensure that I don't forget. Which I am wont to do. Alright, probably have to redraw these gathering sectors at some point. What died on the roof? A monarch butterfly. Oh. Looks like the before we had the issue where were essentially jobs constantly checked as opposed to checking under a limited time scope like now, so that seems to be fixed. That's nice. Maybe. Hopefully. Yeah, we're still making feel like coffers. Alright. Make some coffers down there. Meeting place. Shrine. Somebody make a kick-ass table so we can put it in our temple. What are you guys doing? I think my miners are just focusing on helping to keep the fortress run properly. Also, given that's like level 50, that's probably cave 2, right? Not cave 1. But until we find cave 1, that's cave 2. Or until we find cave 1, what we have as cave 1 is therefore cave 1. Cool. Alright, that's done. So let's put some BW wow, I forgot how to put farms. Jesus. Ouch. Cassiterite is zinc. Octopus leather, coconut palm chair, native gold. Ooh. We should make some better statues. Also put in the necessary chairs to attract a ton of people. Speaking of which, instruments. Okay, 16-2. Yeah, not much of a dance floor. Do they need to dance in order to pray? Hmm. Oh, this is granite, yeah? Yeah. Wow, this is a huge vein. That is completely done and over with because it is surrounded by water. How are we doing? 12:32. Ooh, we're getting there. We're getting there. What are our stock? What do our stocks look like with regards to bars? Iron, copper, piglet, and platinum. Oh my god. This is probably a waste, to be honest, because we don't have many people who are making things right now. Why do I not see Okay, ooh. Make a pedal, make an altar, a pedestal, and yeah. What's a die? I don't know what that is. Let's make one. That's not a lot of gold. Just 3 nuggets worth? Squid and lettuce? That sounds pretty good right about now. I've had breakfast, so anything sounds good right about now. That's a lot of gold, wow. So, what do we do for altars? How do we put in altars? Display furniture, probably. It probably is a display furniture, so the altar is finished, and it's here. This is a well-crafted platinum altar. Do we see altars anywhere around here? Display furniture needs display object, so... Does that mean that we need an object to display? Kind of, I feel like this this list should be maybe alphabetically sorted. Well, whatever. Oh, my neck hurts. Oh. Warm stone located. Alright. Whoops. Up and downstairs. Designating all. Up and downstairs. There we go. If it turns into an immediate death pit, then you have my permission to retreat. Come on. Raw adamantine. Praise the miners. Where's the adamantine? Raw adamantine. Praise the miners. Where? Oh wow, that's close. Okay. Well, so now that we know that there's a up, down, we'll pave off that area. Okay, so we're gonna have to transition our mining to the underground. Well, have to is a bit of a strong word, but we're going to. Yeah, so as far as the original goal of increasing the standard of living is concerned, we have failed completely. But that's okay because we're wealthy. Alright, so that's adamantine. That looks suspiciously like a pipe, so I don't want to touch that. But the rest is all inside magma, and there's not much I can do about it with my current skill level. Anyways, where's my here it is. That's a pipe. That is a pipe. So we're gonna dig towards that pipe and see if there's anything we can learn about this area. Like, the closer we have our mining to the ground floor, obviously, the better. Because we are above ground dwarves. I mean, hell, even if you were underground dwarves, you still do that, so. Also, the bar stockpile will probably have to be moved, because we're not bringing all that shit up. It takes too long. Are you making statues? Nope. Altar or pedestal, okay. I don't know how those work yet. I'm gonna find out. Aha. Platinum pedestal, okay. So as far as I know, the altar does not yet do anything. It's an I with an umlaut. Alright, so how are we doing? Temple! Yes! Holy gold. Nobody. So I'm guessing these are all the people who worship. Id Koliden, you are hereby the holy. Do you get a new job title? Holy gold. Alright. We have a temple now. Does this mean that we will attract pilgrims? Please tell me this means we'll attract pilgrims. I want pilgrims. Alright, so next we need we don't really need, but the 12-year-old needs a place to stay. Everybody else can You know. Ooh, that's a lot of diorite. Nice. She needs a place to stay, but she's not important enough to receive the honor that is full granite floors. I was about to say, like, if... Ooh, you're pissed off, aren't you? How are you doing? Under a great deal of stress. Yeah, understandable. This is kind of a stress... This is honestly kind of a stressful place to live. Okay, so... We now have our seed. Plant nothing but rope reeds. Refuse. Gather refuse from outside. Honestly, also gather vermin remains. Only farmers harvest. You know, because I now use microline as my walls, I get surprisingly happy whenever I see the thing say, "Hey, you found microline." Like, oh, that's nice. How are we doing on how are we doing on food? Probably pretty damn well. Oh, yeah, that's okay. That's okay. That's a lot of material, my goodness. F4Z, this will be our new lowest floor. We don't necessarily need to go to the lowest of the lowest floors, you know? Yeah. Hi treasurer guy, your caravan already left without you, bro. Are you sure you want to stay here? There's kind of nothing here for you, man. Okay, well. Let's put in the granite floors for our bar, for our inn, the much needed ceiling against the elements. Oh, I actually have enough for that. Surprising. Don't have enough to finish it off, though. But that's okay. Alright, so... that's gonna be a wall. Sure. Yeah, okay, let's do this. So this will kind of be like common area upstairs-ish. We'll need separating walls here. There we go. And then here will be like sleeping quarters, right? So that's a wall. That's 2 quarters. 2 quarters of 3 tiles each. And then on this side, we can also have 2 quarters of 3 tiles each. If we get rid of these. And then at the end of the hallway, I'm not sure what we're gonna do there, but okay, granite. I mean, we're still not gonna have enough granite for the entire thing, but that's okay. Because we actually have more granite now, so rock blocks. Make rock blocks of type granite. Go. Need tanned hides. We're out of quivers. Out of quivers. Awesome. Autumn has arrived on the calendar. Alright, so we're stopping here for today. It's still an hour 30 minutes, surprisingly enough. Yeah. Next time, we will continue on our path to honestly utterly fail in our ability to provide for the people. But hey, not for lack of trying, you know? Okay, well, whatever. Yeah. So, this has been Unitemirrored. Later.